Hi everyone, I'm back with my craft room now that it's all reorganized and changed around a little bit. The first thing I did was add 2 more work tables to my crafting area. Before I had a craft table that came out from this dresser right here across the middle of the room, and it just really broke the room up and left a lot of places for messes to hide. So I took that middle one out and I added 2 more. It used to come out here, and now I have this one and this one over here. So it kind of makes a big U shape around the whole room. What I use for my work tables are doors that I got at the Habitat for Humanity store. And if you live in a bigger town, you should check them out because they have some really awesome stuff. It's a place where you can get used construction materials, like maybe somebody did a remodel on their house, or a lot of times it's stuff that Home Depot and Lowe's, places like that, donate to, to make the houses for Habitat for Humanity. And if they don't use it, then they put it in their store so they can, make some money that way. These doors are just hollow core inside doors, and they work great. I've been using them for about a year. Well, these ones are new, but I've been using them for about a year. Some of them have a pre-drilled hole for a doorknob, and if you can see, I used that just to put my cords through, and it actually turned out great as that. So, like I said, these were $4 a piece. And, it's a big, huge addition to my room. So, not much has changed up here. I still have the big pegboard. I just kind of organized it a little bit. I added this, I think it's like a jewelry hanging. I got it at Michael's. I just use it to keep my wood stamps in because I don't really have that many. So it works good for that. And my storage, my paper storage, I've had this for a while, but it was in longer groups instead of 3 smaller groups like that. I just organized everything. I actually got this at a flea market, probably about $15 for the whole set. It was a good find. So I keep all my pens in this little carousel that I got at Target in their dollar bins. I have this is like one of my trash to treasure things that I made. It just has my paintbrushes and some extra stuff in it. This one has all my tools in it. It's a kitchen caddy. I got it at a thrift store, and I just found that it works a lot better to keep my tools separate from my pens. It's just easier to find things. I also added a magnetic board, magnetic strip back there to keep my tools on, and a little pegboard caddy there has my punches and sandpaper blocks in that. I just keep my I used to keep these on my desk, but now I have them hanging, and it seems to work really well for that. This little thing right here holds my that one has my charms in it. This one has all the tools for my Dremel and my Cricut, and pretty much my blades and stuff like that for my knives and paper cutters. I added this shelf up here. It used to be on the floor, but I put it up on the top, and I got some baskets from the dollar store. And they're all organized now. This one has tags. This one is, I don't know what this one is. Oh, this is cards. And this one is plastic baggies for my swaps. Clear stamps, sorry. My bling. This one has paper piecings and cutouts. This one down here has store-bought flowers, and this one over here is flowers from the flower swaps at your paper pantry. So this is all homemade flowers from all the girls and guys over there at your paper pantry. This bin right here is the current project that I'm working on, I keep everything in one basket so that I can find it easily. And if I have more than one project, then I'll just use more than one basket and keep them separated that way. This is my stamp pad storage. There's a couple stamps in there, but most of it is just the ink pads. It's an old cassette holder that I got at a thrift store. It was altered a little bit. I had to take the back off and put the back on the front and turn it around so that the stamp pads didn't fall through the back. But it works great. And these are all of the thank you cards from my YPP friends for when I host a swap. Sometimes people will send me gifts or cards, which I really appreciate that. This is my newest. This is from the Mini Minis group, and it turned out super cute. I'll have to do a video on that. This is just a giant, metal bulletin board that I keep all my tag swaps from. And I have them hung up on there, some more cards and some gifts that people have sent me. And there's a picture of my dad in an airplane. He's Santa Claus. My dad always plays Santa Claus. It's pretty funny. This is a shelf that my husband made for me, and I just organized it. I think it was in the video before. On the top are the Pearl X, my Pearl X collection, and my flowers, all separated by color. There are my alcohol inks and re-inkers, stickles, and puffy paint, stuff like that. Crackle paints, acrylic paints. And here's my glitter, and then my homemade glimmer mists that I make, and embossing powders, shimmer paints that I make the glimmer mists with. I just have them separated so they're easier to find. That's my sad little glimmer mist collection. It's really hard to find here, so don't have much. There's just some other stuff. There's all my glues. I have my Cricut here now. Right next to my computer, just makes it a little easier. Hopefully I can keep it more organized there. Over here is my mailing. These are all the, right now it's the kit swaps from swaps that I'm hosting. I keep them all together so that I can find them easier. I've reorganized this section a little bit. My Cuttlebug is here, and then in this drawer down here, all my Cuttlebug supplies are in here. And my printer, and then in here is my printing supplies and all my mailing supplies to do my swaps and that stuff. This is my paper scrap storage. I have it broken down into more than half a sheet of of solid cardstock. Then I have patterned paper scraps in both of these. These are the larger size pieces of cardstock. This is ones that are not square. These are like ones that just came out of my Cricut, but still have some good stuff on them. These are smaller pieces, so I have those organized that way. These are just things that I have on display of, minis that my friends have made for me or that I've made that I haven't figured out what I'm doing with them yet. My ribbon storage is down here. And let's see, I have it in organza, grow grain, and then the last one is like satin, and then my vintage collection behind there. There's just some that are broken down by color, and then there's a big basket of I don't know what down there. So let's see, just some decorations I have. My giant dress form. Let's see, those boxes right there are all empty. I'm sure I can find something to put in them. Those are my scrapbooks, 12 by 12 scrapbooks there. And down on the bottom is my magazines and books. And some more layouts. And on this shelf I got a little more organized. All my photos are in those photo boxes. And then these little pull-out ones are just from the dollar store. They just happen to fit perfectly in there. So I don't even, this is full of fibers. This one has paper pads in it, and this one is my chipboard albums that have not been started yet. Here are all my board books from thrift stores. Let's see, I think that's about it. My vintage books. I have a vintage dictionary that I haven't used yet. And then the Reader's Digest books. You can find some pretty good ones of those. I think that's pretty much it in here. So I have one more shelf, which is this one. It comes out from the side of my desk. Paper pads on the top. Just some stuff I need to mail out. And then these are bins that I got at the dollar store that are stackable bins. And these ones have my border punches, my ATG glue tape. This one, oops, this one right here is my kit swaps that I need to put together still, and my paper punches. And then this is my Halloween stuff. I just have it out right now because that's what I'm working on mostly, is Halloween stuff. So I just have it out. This is how I store my most of my clear stamps. They're just in this photo album. I just slid them into the the sleeve. So that's those. And then down here I have my fibers and my lace, and then just some other stuff that, those pink boxes are full of like little embellishments and stuff like that. I just pull it out and go through it. My Glimmer Mist box. And then I have these two dressers. There's one here and then there's one over here. They just have my fabric in them. This one has like all my shimmery fabric and tulle to do my flowers with, and then this one's just regular fabric. And then the bottom one is where I keep all of the clothes that I get from thrift stores and stuff like that might have something interesting on them, or they're made out of cool fabric, corduroy, or they have pockets or buttons or something that I like about them that I'm going to use in some trash to treasure someday. This is all my jewelry beading stuff, and I think that's it. So I am enjoying it a lot more now that it's organized. So let me do a little view here. So alright, I hope I gave you a couple good ideas, and I can't wait to see yours. See you later.